Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your October 2023 horoscope reading. All right, so we have our core cards we're going to use to get that foundation for your reading to kind of see what our main focus is when it comes to this October horoscope for you guys. I'm really sorry that I haven't been around a lot. I'm getting back into my readings again. I've been extremely busy in other areas of life, so I kind of had to put this on hold for a while. So it's so great to be back. I hope that we can continue through the rest of this year and into next with really great readings coming in for you guys and in a timely manner. So I apologize for delays or not getting back on here as quickly as I wanted to. But it's great to be back. So, with that being said, let's jump right into a couple key dates that I want to talk about quickly for October. Friday the 13th is in our October this year. That is awesome. I love that. 13 is a spiritual number, okay? It's about a ending of a cycle and a new cycle beginning. So death and rebirth kind of occurring, if you will, in that circle of life. And then it's very deeply karmic. So if you had a lot of good karma, that good karma is going to come back and vice versa, okay? It is about personal growth and helping you get on your right path. It is definitely loaded with a very divine feminine energy. So you could be a little more sensitive, ladies, that during this time, or men might be a little more open and in touch with their feelings, okay? And then October 14th, the very next day, we have our Ring of Fire solar eclipse. So we have this very unique celestial alignment. The sun, the moon, and the earth are going to converge, okay, to create this solar eclipse. So this one is called an annular solar eclipse because the moon will not entirely obscure the sun. So that's why you'll see that ring of fire behind the moon there. The eclipse is in Libra, which is an air sign. Libra is ruled by our seventh house of partnerships and the planet of Venus. Yes, the planet of love. So how you interact with others, romantic and business partnerships, as well as contracts and negotiations are kind of the theme for the month. Okay, it's also known as the house of balance or house of relationships, our seventh house is. Then on the 28th, we have a lunar eclipse. And this eclipse is going to urge us to embrace our transformation and kind of urge us, or emerge us rather, from the ashes, like the rising phoenix. All right, so many changes coming this month for everybody, all signs. But let's step right in with our core cards and find out, Sag, exactly what we're looking for you guys for the month, what we've got in store. All right, so I always, if you don't remember, shuffle my decks prior to camera so we don't have to make that loud obnoxious noise too much here and waste time. All right, surrender. I can release my need to control. Okay, maybe this has been difficult for you guys this year. Lots of changes. We've had a very up and down year. Relationships, look at that. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, maybe you are looking for love right now, Sag. And some of you may be in relationships already. And maybe you're like, no way, not for me, right? Let's go a little deeper with some tarot and see where we're headed. But yeah, I mean, maybe you've had to learn to let your partner step in a little more. Or maybe even with yourself if you're not in a relationship. Maybe you've just had to learn to kind of have more faith and let things happen as they may. Let the chips fall where they land. And it might have been hard for you to surrender that. You might have had some extremely big changes this year that were hard for you to let go of. Okay, so just know that we are getting into that new season soon. We'll be in Taurus before too long, I think. Taurus, no. Where are we headed next? Anyway, we will, maybe it is. No, it is not. What am I talking about? Don't mind me. We are definitely going into the new month. It'll be Capricorn, I think, after this. It'll be Sagittarius, actually, and then it'll be Capricorn. So where's my head? I think I'm thinking about some of the retrogrades we have right now, because we have 5 planets retrograde, and we're going to do a bit of a card reading for some of these planets as well. So stay tuned for those to pop up, okay? And I'm thinking because a lot of these planets are retrograde in Taurus, so that's where my mind's getting discombobbled. All right, so what do we have? Knight of Pentacles. All right, good movement card. 9 of Pentacles. Ooh. And Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay. Wow, Sag, this is interesting. This could go many different directions. Okay, so when you get the 9 of Pentacles, don't worry, you're being tested. However, it's not a drama-filled test, okay? It is like, here, let's just take a peek at this real quick. Okay, so yes, this will be a test. Expect one, okay, of some sort. But this will not be a drama-filled scenario, okay? It's a quiet test of your honor and personal beliefs. Like I said, maybe you are getting more spiritual. Maybe you are learning to have more faith. Remember that, he's a tester this night, okay, of other nights. He is friendly in character and also a bit mysterious. And when you get this in your reading, it kind of represents a down-to-earth young man with a dark complexion, dark eyes, okay? He's kind, compassionate, dependable, faithful, hardworking, practical. So this could indicate the enrollment in a university, a trade, or technical school in your future. And like all other night cards, the Pentacle's a movement card. But the movement here is more like methodical, okay? This knight takes his time, actively observes, and then thoughtfully moves forward to kind of deal with any challenges. But the challenge with this card that it brings in a reading is that active observation and methodical movement is definitely necessary right now. So deal with any challenges in this way, and you'll kind of obtain a quiet victory, okay? Like I said, it's a down-to-earth, practical young man, hardworking, full of stamina and patience and responsibility. So he methodically deals with life's challenges. So this could be somebody you have coming in for a relationship, or maybe this represents the person you're already with, okay? And if you're not looking for a relationship, this could just signify the way you need to take things, the way you need to handle decisions in the future, all right? And so then when we get that 9 of Pentacles energy coming in, well, this is all about joy and abundance, okay? It tells of a time of joy. So you are going to be having some really good happy times coming in. It's classically representing a person who's elegant and successful and happy when they are surrounded by beautiful things such as nature, okay? It symbolizes also someone who wants to kind of tap in maybe to that element of earth and receive more grounding in their life. So this could be somebody with a green thumb or someone trying to practice, herbal medicine or learning to grow plants and gain their green thumb. But it's really a card about happiness and success and confidence and that self-sufficiency that comes with that, and abundance. Okay, so know you've got some really good things coming in. If you want to get in tune a little more spiritually, you can get your hands in the soil, trend the earth, and do some gardening. That might actually help you feel more grounded. All right. And then look at this, Queen of Wands. This card is all about Sagittarius. It has fire sign energy. So Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo are represented by this card. So this could very much be you. When this comes into a reading, though, it's telling you to brace yourself because the fun's going to begin. Okay? This Queen of Wands is all about energy, enthusiasm, and passion. Very great card to get. It symbolizes often like a fair woman with pale eyes, but regardless, it doesn't have to. she loves her home and her family and her pets, and she's sassy and fun and warm and affectionate, a little mischievous. The ultimate multitasker is often involved in several groups or committees, and she's intense and passionate, but has a really good sense of humor. So it takes a lot for this woman to lose her temper, but once she does, it's an awesome force of nature. So if this sounds like you, Sagittarius, just know, you're not alone. You have those other fire signs in there with you. But a natural born leader, okay? The message with this card is about home and family and possibly career. So having it all. Just allow your passions for life and your creative and spiritual energy to kind of fill you up and lead the way, okay? Because with this fire sign woman, if this is someone in your life or if this is you, just know that you're generous with your affections and successful with your family, home, and career. You're very talented and a natural born leader. So, like I said, popular, outgoing, fun-loving, charming, and classy. And there you have it. All right, so there's your tarot. Let's jump in with a little moon oracle and see what else we've got coming through for you guys. What else does Spirit want you to know about this reading? We've got one jumping out. We're going to keep it. Yeah, it looks to me like you have someone new coming in. This charming, represented by this charming Knight of Pentacles. You're going to get more in touch, abundance coming in and more in touch maybe spiritually or, happiness, joy, okay? And then about you. So I would, this is really crazy because it's like, okay, if I surrender more to my spiritual side and kind of let that happiness come in, and I know that I don't need to control everything because God is in control. He's got the final say. So if you kind of surrender to that, and you see this pattern here where every time you surrender, you learn to have that joy and abundance come in, okay? And then look at the man and the woman in the relationship. Isn't that crazy? And it says right on the relationships card, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Your higher good has to come, well, it doesn't have to, I shouldn't say that. It should come from first God, right? If you are spiritual and religious, it will come from that. And then you find somebody who kind of clicks in that same category with you, okay? When you learn to surrender and you give up and let God, He brings things to you in divine timing. All right, so let's see what else we have. Communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Okay, so communication is key, yeah. I think you've learned this by now, most of you, in relationships, that if you don't communicate, it's not going to work too well. So just remember that. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. It's exactly what we're talking about kind of here. Full moon in Pisces. Okay, very interesting. Maybe the new moon and the full moon are going to be very significant times for you, the 14th and the 28th this month, as those are the two cards that kind of popped up in there. So maybe pay attention to those dates as well. But wow, this is really falling in place beautifully. So yeah, if you want a good relationship, balance your spirituality with everything else you have going on, okay? And then we're going to jump in with some visions of the soul cards. This kind of just tells you what your spirit guides and angels kind of want you to learn about or work on at this time during this month. All right. Number 39, manifestation. Yeah, maybe you're bringing this great joy and abundance in this relationship into fruition right now. 26, transformation through connection. Connection with what? Spiritually. With whom? God. Okay, wow. Or your higher self. It could be that you want to, maybe you're already on the road spiritually, feeling correct about that, and you just want to transform through some other connection. Maybe it's through to your higher self. But either way, wow, this is really just got a complete pattern about it if you haven't noticed that yet. All right, so number 39. What does this card really talk about? Well, obviously, you know, manifesting, reflection, focus, attraction, and results. Manifestation is now kind of like occurring at an accelerated pace, okay? Humanity is no longer affected, or I mean, can no longer afford to kind of like live unconsciously, right? We have to be, it's in this unconscious state that kind of has created the immersed challenges we now face collectively as a group, okay? So do you notice the acceleration of occurrences in your life around you right now? It could be that this is the manifestation of your thoughts and desires or your feelings, both the conscious and the unconscious. So, as you align your soul, manifestations occur naturally. So it's kind of like the law of attraction, what you're dreaming about, thinking about, wanting, you're putting out there into the universe to come back to you. Okay, so stay mindful of your thought patterns and keep on the positive route. Okay, number 26, transformation through connection. Well, this is about grounding and connectedness and survival. So to transform and awake to your divine nature, you really need to understand your connectedness to the earth. So again, that goes back to the Nine of Pentacles, talking about a green thumb, talking about getting connected to Mother Earth. You can't fully connect to the divine unless you're grounded to the earth, okay, through your root chakra. So this might be saying, get grounded, okay, stay grounded, and make sure that you feel like you have that strong, stable, anchored foundation in order to help you from which to expand into your better version of yourself. Okay, so there you have it. There's that. And wow, Sagittarius, you have a really beautiful reading. It's all about like the abundance and the happiness coming in from a long time of hard work and dedication, not only to yourself, but to your family and friends around you. I feel like you guys were on this soulful journey for so long, and now you're finally reaping the rewards of all the hard work. So let's pull some Archangel Michael cards and see what he and your guides and angels want to leave you with as a reminder for all this hard work that you put forth. We've got jumpers from the universe. Let's see what their final message is to you. You've put through all this hard work and these tests, and my goodness, you guys really deserve this happiness that's coming in. All right, we've got our second one there on the side. Let's grab our jumper. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Yes. So if you're in a relationship that isn't going great, this might be your cue. This might be your cue to get out, okay? Or whatever else it is, get rid of it. It's no longer serving you for your higher good. All right? Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. I love that. Sag, you guys have a beautiful reading. One more for you. You're on the right path. Look at that. Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I can easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with the courage and confidence to make healthful life changes. Beautiful. It goes beautiful with your transformation card. You're on this new path. You might be having a new love interest come in. If you already are in one, maybe you guys are going to get a little more spiritual together. You're going to get rid of some old stagnant things that no longer matter in your relationship. You're going to start on a new path, right? And you're on the right one. You're manifesting your joys, your desires, more love. Oh my gosh, it couldn't be a more beautiful reading with wonderful patterns that those synchronicities are undeniable. So there you have it, Sagittarius. I thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a beautiful, happy, abundant October, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for stopping by. As always, happy connecting. Bye.